My beloved child, there comes a time in every journey of faith when heaven feels quiet. You pray, you weep, you whisper, God, where are you? But the skies seem silent. The answers don't come. The doors remain closed, and your heart begins to wonder, have you left me? But today, let these words find you where you are. In your stillness, in your weariness, in your waiting, and let them whisper something eternal to your soul. No, child, I have not left you. I am closer than you think, even in the silence. We often think of God as the one who speaks, and yes, he does. His voice thundered on Mount Sinai, whispered to Elijah, called out to Samuel, and stilled the storm with just a word. But sometimes, the voice we're looking for isn't a sound. It's a presence, and presence doesn't always shout. Sometimes, presence sits quietly beside you. Sometimes, it's the warmth you feel when the world grows cold. Sometimes, it's the strength that carries you when you thought you'd collapse. Think of Elijah, a mighty prophet, worn down by fear, hiding in a cave. He had seen fire from heaven. He had called down rain. But now he was broken, alone, afraid, and God came to him, but not in the wind, not in the earthquake, not in the fire. He came in a gentle whisper, and maybe that's how he's coming to you now. Not through spectacular signs, not through open doors or miracles yet, but through the quiet, where your heart begins to sense that even when God doesn't speak loudly, he still stays faithfully. There's something holy about the silence if you lean into it, because silence isn't God's rejection. It's often his invitation, an invitation to deeper trust, to learn that faith isn't built on feelings, but on truth. To discover that even when nothing changes around you, something sacred is happening within you. Do you remember Mary and Martha? They sent word to Jesus, Lord, the one you love is sick. They expected him to come quickly, to heal, to show up just in time. But Jesus delayed. Not because he didn't love them, but because he was preparing something greater than they could imagine. And when Lazarus died, their hope felt buried with him. Lord, if you had been here, they said. Haven't we all whispered that too? But Jesus hadn't failed them. He was simply unfolding a different story. One where death would not have the final word. When Jesus arrived at the tomb, he didn't come indifferent. He wept. The Son of God stood in the middle of their pain and wept with them. Let that truth sink deep. God is not distant in your sorrow. He is moved by it. He weeps with you. He walks with you. And when the time is right, he calls forth life where there was once loss. The silence was never a sign of absence. It was a sign of something deeper being written, something eternal. Sometimes we want the noise, the clear answers, the loud victories, the obvious miracles. But God's most transformative work is often done in quiet places. Think of a seed in the soil. it looks like nothing is happening. Darkness, stillness, silence. But underground, a miracle is unfolding. Roots are reaching, life is forming, strength is building, and soon the breakthrough comes. Child of God, you may feel buried, but you are not forgotten. You are planted, and planted things grow. Joseph knew what it was to wait in silence, betrayed by brothers, thrown into a pit, sold as a slave, falsely accused, forgotten in prison. Year after year, silence, delay, injustice, and yet, through it all, God was weaving a divine plan, a story that would rescue nations. What man meant for evil, God turned for good. And He's doing the same in your life. The pain you can't explain, He's using it. The doors that didn't open, He's redirecting. The waiting you hate, He's turning into preparation. You're not being punished. You're being positioned. Because the God who holds the stars does not misplace His children. Even when you don't feel Him, He's holding you. Even when you can't hear Him, He's guiding you. Even when you feel alone, He's whispering, I'm still here. Let His word be your anchor in the silence. I will never leave you nor forsake you. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted. Be still and know that I am God. Those who wait upon the Lord will renew their strength. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart. God has not forgotten you. He's not ignoring your cries. He's bottling every tear. He's writing a testimony so powerful that when you share it, others will find hope in their darkest hours. This silence is not forever. The night will end. The dawn will come. And when it does, you'll look back and realize He was there all along. Closer than the pain. Closer than the fear. Closer than your next breath. So don't give up in the quiet. Don't quit in the stillness. Don't turn away just before the breakthrough. Keep walking. Keep trusting. Keep holding on. God is closer than you think, and He's about to reveal just how deeply He's been with you every step of the way. And when He does, you'll rise stronger, deeper, surer. Not just because of what changed around you, but because of what He changed within you.